Happy Thursday.
Hi. There we go. Get that out of the way.
Right. I am Kimberly Knight, publicist and founder of Lush Consulting Firm. Of course, today is Business Awareness Thursday.
Woo-hoo.
And I'm in a special place, something like home.
Yes, it is.
Right, it is. Business Awareness Thursday is brought to you by Lush Consulting Firm and Queen Fit Activewear. As you may know, and those who are just tuning in, this is a platform that was created to highlight and spotlight different businesses and entrepreneurs in the area. Entrepreneur and everything like that. So we're going to get in her business a little bit.
Okay.
So how long have Gemini Studioz been established? With the journeys, you will have some
beautiful destinations.
There you go. There you go. So I take it the name Gemini, it came because you're a Gemini?
I had a briefcase and she was dressed in a suit. And then it said by day. And then there was another picture of her upside down on a pole and it says by night. So I was like the twin, same person, Gemini,
right.
Gemini Studioz.
Right. So that makes sense. So the alter ego.
The alter ego.
There it is. So what made you start works? Every muscle
like head to toe.
The body.
Literally.
Well, so if you don't want to work out the standard way.
For like the Hell on Heels classes, I know you've been to a few. It's just like you can let your hair down. You don't have to worry about somebody laughing at you or judging you. And you're just, you're
in a rut and just need that push. Her book will get you there.
Yes.
So are you just going to do Great Morning Pals or is there any other type books coming?
There are. I don't know. I have some other things that I think will help encourage people and just, it's always good to know you're not alone with things that you're going through.
Right. So as far as the services provided here, all type classes that's offered and everything like that. So with that being said, what are the services you offer? Okay,
well, of course, pole class. We do have pole classes throughout the week. In February, we'll be starting back our twerk and tone class.
Twerk and tone.
And we also have a hip hop cardio class that will be starting in. Sometimes people who have the Groupon, this is their first time polling. So, you know, I ask about that, ask if you work out, you know, I usually can see what you're capable of doing, your goals. Like, what are you aiming for? Are you just trying to lose weight, just trying to stay fit? What is it? And also with my pole students, I do the same thing so we don't get stuck. I do. For different shows like the Fashion in the City with, you know, modeling with Queen Fit, I have a stage pole so I can bring that. I do traveling parties if you're in the area or Baton Rouge area as well. Right. You know, I come to you. Make it fun. See what's good for them and we'll get it rolling. I want to say you thanks for tuning in. Of course, you know this is brought to you by Lush Consulting Firm and Queen Fit Activewear. Check out those Mardi Gras designs.